Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Amy or Amy Louise. If you are a returner, welcome back. Today we are doing another foundation Friday. I'm going in with the Primark PS My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. Apparently it has SPF 15. I'm not sure how many shades there is in this. Honestly, there is no information anywhere because Primark don't do like online shopping or anything. There's like no information out online, like the claims of this or anything like that. It's a £5 foundation. I got the shade Nude Beige. Is there any information on this little... Okay, so on the back there's this little sticker where like, you keep peeling. There is a little bit of information, not a lot granted. It's got the ingredients, which I never knew. It says a double coverage foundation in like 20 different languages. It is made in Thailand. It is cruelty free. I never knew Primark was cruelty free. Recyclable and expires 12 months, so I hope you can see that. So I mean, that's more information than I knew. I'm not sure what the claims are, whether it's supposed to last like 24 hours or 2 hours. I don't know anything other than the fact that it is a matte double coverage foundation. That is the information we get. They're like, take it or leave it, this is what you're getting. I have done my regular skincare and I have primed with a Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. I have used this in the past and I've actually been enjoying this recently since I did my full face of Primark makeup. I've used this a few times. I haven't in the past week because I haven't really worn makeup except for my last 2 videos, just because I was very ill. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I mean it's coming out of the lid apparently. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to dot it as evenly as I can around my face. Okay, so as always I'm going to do one half of my face with a brush, the other with a sponge, and then we can see what the coverage is like, etc. Okay, so I've just wet my sponge and let's go in. Like I said, there's like no information about how many shades or anything there is in this foundation. Okay, actually this is doing really nicely with a sponge. So that is with a sponge, that is actually really nicely. And then I'm going to go in on this side with my foundation brush. Okay, so this is the side with the brush. This is my Morphe Y6. They do have this in a few different, like there's this brush but with a few different handles, so they've got different names. This one is a limited edition one, but I'm pretty sure it's the M6. They've got, it's the same brush, it's just a black, like a regular Morphe handle, if you are wondering. Okay, so this side is a lot more coverage than the sponge side, but honestly that doesn't surprise me. I've never, I don't think, come across a foundation where a brush doesn't give it better coverage. It's just what brushes do. That is what they are kind of made for. They are made to give you better coverage. A sponge kind of soaks up some of the products. So even though you put in on an even amount, you're not going to get even coverage. This kind of packs it on. This looks really beautiful. Now, I've said in my full face of Primark makeup that this does look slightly heavy on my skin. I have textured skin, I have large pores, I have acne prone skin, I have a lot of acne scarring. that is why it looks heavy on my skin. Other people it might not. I think it does depend on your individual skin. It is a beautiful foundation. It is thick, it is full coverage, and yeah, it's just one of those foundations that, because it is so thick, it can look a little heavy on the skin. If that's not a problem for you, awesome. If it is, you can mix it. I have been mixing it slightly. I've been like, not so much mixing, but I've been like, when I've worn this, I have almost overhydrated my skin. I've gone in with as much like moisturiser as I could. I went in with a hydrating primer. Obviously my SPF is moisturising because it needs like a moisturising base to carry the SPF products. And then I've been going in, oh god, and then I've been going in with a moisturising spray before my foundation. I've put my foundation on, and then I've gone through like the rest of my makeup as normal, and it has looked a lot more lifelike, a lot less heavy, but the coverage is slightly less. So as a comparison, this is the sponge side, full coverage, but you can still see a little bit just like over here is peeking through, where this side nothing is peeking through. So I'm going to take my brush and just tap on over those areas where I do need a little bit more coverage. Like on my nose, you can see like a line down my nose, just to kind of even that out just a little bit. Luckily I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush from Mitchell. That is in Peach Sugar. I'm still waiting on my COVID test results. Hopefully that will be today, because I am feeling like pretty much back to normal except for the headache, and my throat is almost back to normal. So I'm supposed to be back at work tomorrow and then through to Saturday night. So I'm hoping that I can go to work, because if I don't go to work I don't get paid. Like, we don't do sick pay. So if I don't go to work, I'm gonna have a very awkward couple of weeks where I'm just not gonna have money. And I can't take on my makeup clients at the minute either, because I'm in T3, so I can't do makeup. So I'm relying on like my 9-to-5 job to see me through. Because I was ill, I couldn't work, and so not working means no money. I'm gonna go in with just a tiny. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of concealer. This is the Fenty concealer in the shade 145. And then I'm just going to take my Huda Sugar Cookie powder, and I'm just going to really lightly set my face. To keep in the pretty much like drugstore level, I'm going to go in with my Revolution Spot Fix setting spray. I used to love this stuff. And then just to finish it off, I'm going to go in with my Urban Cafe lip liner by NYX. And then just a little bit of lip balm. Doesn't matter which one. And that is my makeup done for today. Put my glasses on so that I can see. This is what my makeup is looking like. It is 9:27. I am going to say 9:30 check-in time. So I'm gonna hopefully keep this on till at least 9 o'clock, and then it's like a good 12-hour wear test. And yeah, that is what we're going to do today. So keep watching and you will see how it looks at the end of the day.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, it is currently 9:03, so it's been almost 12 hours. I want to say 12 hours ago I was putting the foundation on. I have had a bath, hence the hair, the PJs, but I did do my best not to get it on my face, just so like I didn't completely invalidate it, but I really needed a bath. As dunk. And if I ever get my COVID test results back, I'm supposed to be at work tomorrow. So yeah. So let's check in on the foundation. I did have a look online. I could not find any details, claims, anything like that on this foundation. Like, it's just not out there. I even went on the Primark website, nothing on there, and I couldn't actually find the foundation on the website. So I don't know if they're maybe gonna like discontinue it, they're not selling it anymore. But I did get this 2 weeks ago, if that. So I would be surprised, like if they're discontinuing it, then it's been on the shelves for a good like 2 or 3 years, I'd say it's been on there. So it's strange that they're discontinuing it now, but you know, I'm not a Primark boss, I guess. So I'm just gonna take my glasses off. I've not touched up, oh, my concealer's creased. I have not touched up my face at all. I've not touched powder or anything on my face. I would just let it sit and do its thing. I've not really been that busy today, I'm going to be honest. I kind of sat around most of the day, did a bit of housework. I watched a load of documentaries on Discovery Plus, but I've not been like strenuous. My skin looks quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. It is worn down on my chin. I've not had a mask on, I've not left the house. It has broken down on my chin, but it's not major. It's not like left like a perfect like pink skin coming through. Like, I can see that it's broken down, but it's not like completely gone, if that makes sense. My cheek pretty much looks the same, and I didn't apply any highlighter, so any dew shininess highlight that you see on my skin is my natural oils breaking through. I have noticed it is peeking through a little bit more around here, but up here it's fine. My forehead doesn't look great. Which is strange because usually my forehead is fine. Like, generally, like, my forehead's pretty much untouched. But it's breaking down in the centre. All I have on my forehead is foundation. I don't have anything else on my forehead today. No bronzer, no concealer, nothing. It almost looks like it's gone in patches. Like, I've got a patch here above this eyebrow where there just doesn't seem to be any foundation at all, where in the centre it has broken down. I can still see there is foundation there, but it's broken down. My nose, I've had my glasses on all day, and usually when I've got my glasses on I have two very pink lines just on the sides of my nose. Like, this bit of my glasses where that sits. Now I do have like little imprints where I can see my foundation has moved and a little bit across the bridge of my nose, but it's not as bad as what I usually get, which is strange because usually like it's my nose is either completely gone or it's like this entire area is just pink. With this, I've got like impressions where my glasses are set, but it doesn't seem to have moved all that much, which is strange. And my top lip, it's one down, but it's not completely gone, which is strange. And it actually looks like not, if you forget about the fact that it's kind of patchy, like it's disappeared in areas and it's worn down in areas, but then it's really nice in other areas. Where my pores are across my cheeks, these are like my worst pores here. They're the largest pores I have, and yet it actually looks nicer on my pores, like on my cheeks now, than it did when I first applied it. Now, like I said, I have been wearing this over the past probably like the week before last. I wore it for like pretty much a week straight and I actually really enjoyed it. I really hydrated my skin and it did take the coverage down, but it wore really nicely. Now I didn't wear it for 12 hours, I maybe wore it for like 8 at the most, but my skin by the end of the day looked amazing. I actually quite like this foundation. You can see like my skin has come through. Like, I know I've said it's kind of patchy on my forehead and it's broken down on my chin and my upper lip and down here, but I like this. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I should be like slating this and be like, no, this is awful, like it's broken down, blah blah blah. But this is a £5 foundation and it's 12 hours in and this looks really good to me. I would, hold on, if I had to go out right now to the shop, I would take my foundation brush. Now this is what was left on from this morning. I would tap over my chin, my nose and my top lip, and just above my brows. I'd be happy to go out now. Like, that is all that I would have needed to do to be happy to go out to the shops or whatever and have my skin like this. I don't know if anyone's gonna truly understand what I'm getting at with this. Like, it's a £5 foundation, yeah, it's broken down a little bit, but it still looks really nice. It looks, now after 12 hours, it looks very skin-like. It's got coverage, but it's not too coverage. It's not matte anymore. It's got this nice glowiness. I like this. That's all I have to say on the matter, honestly. I like this. Yes, it's broken down a little bit, but after 12 hours, can you really blame it? No. So yeah, that is that is it. That is all I have to say. And yeah, if you liked this video, please comment, like and subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on so that you don't miss a future video. And if you've got a future foundation that you'd like me to try, pop it down in the comments below, because I'm on a mission to like find the world's best foundation. Does that exist? Probably not, but I'm on that mission. I'm going to find it. Help me. I think my favourite still is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. That thing is just glorious. It is supreme. It is riding high as my favourite foundation, and we need to find another one like that. We need to find something on that level that is just gonna rock my world just as much. And until I find that, I don't think I'm going to be happy. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure that you've subscribed because that means so much to me. And when I'm filming this, I have 239 subscribers. That is mind-blowing to me. If you'd like to become one of my patrons, it's £1, £3 or £5. Honestly, like, every little helps. And like I said earlier, if I don't work, I don't get paid. So I'm kind of relying on like little things that I can do to help sustain living, because I don't get sick pay and I was really ill for like a full week. So yeah, if you would like to join my Patreon, there's a link in the description box below. You get to join the WhatsApp chat, you get to join the Facebook group. I'm creating like a little family, a little community, which I'm really enjoying, and I would love for you to come and join it too. Come and share your makeup, come and share your love of beauty and life and anything else really. I want to know you all. So yeah, please do that, and yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.